Hey, what's going on? Mr. Wonderful, remember me? I'm the guy that used to do belt reviews years ago. Well, I stopped doing the belt reviews because the hobby's too expensive. Right? I don't know how these 20, 30 belt mark guys get their money, how they spend it. None of my concern. I'm a little belt mark, small, tiny. My collection is small. And it has grown and it has gotten smaller over the years as I purchased new belts and then sell them because I shouldn't have bought the belts. But anyway, I have a belt right here that I'm going to review. And I've had it for a year and I'm like, what the hell? I was looking through my YouTube channel and I didn't see this belt on there. I'm like, oh, well, I guess it's time to dust off the old camera, my phone, and do another belt review. And this belt review, there's no unboxing, but this belt review is going to be good because we're going to be reviewing, ooh, an ORM beauty. Look at that. Let's just pan down. Stop looking at my ugly face. This is the block logo Big Eagle made by ORM belts on blue leather. As always, the leather work is impeccable. But this is a beautiful belt. This is a standard definition version of the belt. But I mean, standard definition, schmander definition. I mean, look how beautiful it looks. So, you know the deal. Let's get a little overview of the belt, and then I'll get up close and personal with the belt. And finally do another belt review of this. As always, we're starting with an overview of the belt. This is a 6-plater, right? You have your main plate, your 2 side plates, and you also have your logo plate here. All right. Now, this belt in particular was made by ORM belts. This is a standard definition version of the block logo Big Eagle. If you're not familiar with what that is, I'll show you in a second when I get up close and personal with these plates here. But for now, let's just take a look at this belt. Overall, I like the design. It's a successor to the Winged Eagle. It takes some of the same characteristics a little bit. You have the font of the champion is the same. You have these sidebars, which are kind of mimicking the twisty sidebars that the Winged Eagle have, and you know, the bars that it was attached to, kind of simulation. You have the Winged Eagle, pretty much with its wings out flapping, and then the logo on the top. Obviously, it's been reconfigured and the globe is a little bit different, but it's a beautiful belt. And this was Stone Cold Steve Austin was the first one to actually have this belt after it was presented to him the day after he won it. So why don't we take a close look at the plates themselves, and then we're going to go over the quality of the leather, because this leather work by ORM, again, he hit it out of the park. He has the best leather work, and this belt must be at least made after 2022, right? Because my 2019 Winged Eagle, the leather work has improved greatly, and you can tell with this one just by holding it, right? So why don't we cut to the other part of the video where we get in close and examine all of these plates so you can see the detail of ORM's craftsmanship. Okay, my bad. I just had to do that because, I mean, is it not sexy, this belt? I mean, look at it. It's indescribably beautiful. All right, let's take a look at the main plate. And as always, I like to start with the logo part. And for a standard definition belt, this is pretty crystal clear, nice and crisp. Okay, you can't get wrong. Look at that, and you don't see any waves on the blue areas, you know, like a regular SD belt. So that's pretty good right there, right? And if you're looking at the etching here of the wings, I mean, it's pretty decent etching. I think so. You have the eagle head. You have all those leafy looking feathers underneath his neck. Right, this is a nice little indentation right here, if you can't tell. There you go. Now you can tell. Look at that. Beautiful. Hey. Hey. And then, of course, you got the globe. Beautiful. This is a gorgeous belt. And, of course, the side plates, the side bars, excuse me. And these are detached, you can see, from the main plate. There you go, right? And then the champion banner, which is the same font as the Winged Eagle champion banner. Very nice. Now, I told you this was an SD belt, right? And overall, it's hard to tell, especially through video and pictures. Well, up close and personal, I think it's a lot easier. But here, this word here, and this word here, right? Campio, that's supposed to say. You can barely tell, right? Because the letters are like melted together, it looks like. There's your telltale sign whether a belt is HD or a Big Eagle belt is HD or SD because of that. Another telltale sign, let's just take one last look at this main plate before I look at the side plates here. World Wrestling Federation, love it, love it. All right, now we go to the side plates, and we have 4 side plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. The outermost side plate, you will notice, is just a WWF logo in front of a nugget texturing. The same thing on this side. So that's the same, but the 2 inner plates, they're different. They both feature a lion, and they both are holding what appears to be a crest. But in this crest, it's the WWF logo and nothing else on top. And over here, it's the McMahon crest and the WWF logo on top. So those are the 2 differences between the inner side plates right there. And here's another telltale sign that you have a standard definition belt. It's the crest over here, right? Now in this blue banner, there is actual wording, which on a high definition belt, you'll be able to see that crystal clear. On this belt, not so much. Let me see if I get it close so you can actually kind of take a look and see what it looks like. See that right there? You can kind of make out some words, but it's not really like legible, right? And of course, the 3 lions would be a little bit more detailed on a high definition belt. Okay. Otherwise, the lion etching, this plate it's almost the same. The nugget texturing might be a little different, but that's about it, right? So, I mean, this is one gorgeous belt, one gorgeous. And I gotta say though, comparing the leather work of this belt to the ORM belt that I got in 2019, my Winged Eagle belt, it's above and beyond better, right? And you can tell just by holding it, right? So these, look at the sides here. They're perfectly burnished, I believe they're called, right here. Hard to tell from that angle because of the lighting, but here you go, right here. Beautiful. No splits anywhere. Okay. This belt does not have a belt tip. It does not. But the leather work is just spectacular. I can't praise it enough. And the tooling, spot on. Spot on. I like it a lot. Oh, and you know what I didn't talk about? The logo plate. Now, on some versions of the Big Eagle, the scratch logo and whatnot, the logo plate changes. And I think that's another area where you'll notice a difference between standard def and high def. But these letterings, I mean, the lettering you can tell is definitely standard def, but it's still readable. None of the letters are kind of melted together. So I'm very pleased. Now, as for a standard definition belt, I'm very pleased with this one. And if you're looking for something of equal quality and you don't really care about HD and you like this belt, well, you better go and order it from ORM Belts, because probably one of the top 2 belt makers out of Pakistan for sure. And you can see the quality speaks for itself, and the gold is a perfect shade of gold, you know, and there's no blemishes on any of the plates. So it's a beautiful belt. I'm glad I have it in my collection. I did have an ORM. I mean, if you look through my videos, you'll see the scratch logo version of the belt, and then I ended up selling it, and I was like, son of a bitch, gosh darn it, I wish I didn't sell it. So when this bad boy came, opportunity, I went and jumped on it, and I'm glad I did, because it's a beautiful belt. You can't go wrong with this. The leather, you want to check the flop factor. That is the flop factor, and there is no belt tip. All right, so we do this, Anyway, my belts love me and I love my belts. So overview, once again, this belt, look at that gold shine. 24 karat gold, right? Beautiful belt. If you're in the market for a blue block logo, Big Eagle, it's about 600 bucks, roughly. And he has sales every now and then, so you have to catch him on Facebook right there. This is a beautiful belt. This is a beautiful belt, and it goes along with my other 3 beautiful belts. That's my small collection, and that's its little spot right there. I have a small collection. Not as big as you 30 belt plus belt mark guys. Look at me, I got so many belts. I wish I had all those belts too, so all good. I like my little collection. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I just like handling this belt. Makes you feel like a champ, not a chump. Champ. So I'm a champ. 4 times over. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another 10 years when I buy another belt. Maybe soon. I'm in the market for a shop rhine. So we'll see next time it goes on sale. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.